don't know that I made a conscious decision to go into politics. I was always someone who was engaged in community as a volunteer. My default was to get involved in community, to give something back. I think reality says that if you're going to make a contribution, you have to be engaged. And when you do that, there are risks associated with it because what you learn is not everybody agrees with you. But I found a real sense of satisfaction, and so did my wife, because we've been on this journey together as a couple. You don't do it alone. But we really found that getting engaged in community, giving back, was something that gave us satisfaction that went beyond achieving specific results or making money. It was about knowing that we're making a difference to the people that we live with. I think if you're going to achieve anything in life, you have to have a vision. That's what I really appreciate about Premier Clark. She's a visionary. She has a vision for the province. It's one that I believed in and have always believed in building an economy and doing all the things that'll make a difference in people's lives. I met a fellow that I worked with when I was working in television here in the Lower Mainland, and he was a skydiver. And he always used to say to me, "You got to come out and see what it's all about." And every Friday I would say goodbye to him, expecting he might not come back on Monday. And I finally gave in, and my wife and I drove out to the jump center. I love flying, I love being around airplanes, so I got in the plane, had an emergency chute on, and watched them as we went up to 12,000 feet, and they went out and they waved at me. I was looking through the door, and when we landed, I was walking up to Charlene, and she said, "You're going to try it, aren't you?" And I said, "Well, maybe just once." And then the rest is history. I never do things in half measure. You know, the word, I jump into things wholeheartedly. And that's true of everything that I do, whether it was getting into skydiving and getting involved in promoting the sport, or whether it's being involved as a volunteer in community, and now as a member of our government and an MLA. All of my involvements, I think, have taught me that I have something to give, but I can't do it alone. I need to do it with other people. None of us is an island unto ourselves. We are all subject to the people around us. We learn from each other, we give to each other. It's all about being part of a community. The reality is we speak over 130 different dialects and languages in this community. We have a lot of people who've chosen to come here from other countries, and each of those people bring a unique dimension because of their cultural background. So I've been very blessed to be in this riding and to be in this community. I love the people that I come into touch with. I get to eat a lot of really great food, quite different than what I was brought up on. But by the same token, just the whole sense of community and how different it is quite unique. Integrity for me is the most important thing as far as I'm concerned. If people see me as a person who has integrity, even if they don't like my decisions, that's important. If they see me as being honest and straightforward and really articulating why I'm making decisions and why I take the positions I do, and that I listen to them, that's really important. And at the end of the day, you know, all of us, I think, want to be seen as a person who is making a difference. And that is my goal.